Hi you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael. If you guys didn't know, now you know. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So I know it's been forever and I haven't been on here in such a long time. It's really insane. To me it's like a good 3 months, but honestly I haven't been on YouTube like that in a very long time, since probably sophomore year, and look at me now, officially a senior. So it's just kind of insane. It really has. I remember being sophomore year, like during that time I was very consistent with my uploads, and I've seen my friends, because I have a few friends that are like they do YouTube, and I've seen how their journey is and like how they're consistent, and honestly I have a lot of, I guess, inspiration for that. No, not inspiration, I would say I have a lot of respect for that. Like personally, it's not that I even have time. I do have time, I have endless time. It just, I choose to do other stuff. But and I work and everything. Right now it's just, how do I say it, there's just a lot of events that happened during like my time off. I wasn't like a time off, but during like behind the scenes, that really I don't know, I kind of, it burned like my flame for YouTube, I guess you could call it. There's just a lot of stuff that happened that kind of brought me to a point where I'm kind of just off of YouTube. I don't know if this is gonna be the end, don't know anything. And I've always had, I've never seen like YouTube as another platform. I've always seen it as a way for me to just record all my important, like all the important events or all the stuff that I want to be filmed, because at the end of the day I am the one who edits. So I really take into account the stuff that I want to have out there, if that makes sense. I don't even know what the heck I fall in when it comes to the videos that I post about. Honestly, like I said, it's just, I like to document certain parts of my life and just look back onto that stuff. Especially, you know, as a person that's going into adulthood soon, I really like the idea of being able to look back on chapters. And you know, just I'm turning 18 in November, so that's cool. I've been on here since I was like 15, so it's been a crazy journey. It's been long. I remember my first channel was in 2019. Look at us now, 2023, almost 2024. And that's just, wow, it's insane. I really haven't been the most active throughout the years, I can tell you that much. But it's just, wow. I don't know if this is a goodbye, and honestly you can't expect much uploads. I really don't have anything else to say. I don't want to end the video short, so let's get into some stuff. Let me know, you guys, in the comments if you guys want to see some stuff that's more raw, more reality, more realistic, because I do have tons and tons, well, I want to say tips, but more of an experience. Where do I even start? So before I do get started on the work tips, I do just want to give you guys an idea of what I'm personally trying to get myself into. So let me give it to you straight. Okay, so right now I'm employed, obviously. I was employed back in February. That was my work video. I'm not sure if I posted it or not. I tried filming that video like 3 times, but I just couldn't get to a point where I was satisfied with the video, so I just completely, I don't know if I recall well, but I'm pretty sure I just deleted the video altogether. But anyway, I do have a couple of work videos that I remember posting. They're right here. You're welcome to go look at them, pero they should have some good info. I'm pretty sure I packed in the WorkNet stuff, because there's a WorkNet program offered in a few counties, at least in California, that do offer you that work experience, especially if you're underage. For example, let's say you're 15, 16, 17. Even it goes up to 21. Even if you're in college, you can still do that. But it's only a one ticket. Like you can only do that program once, and it should help you a lot in terms of experience and like how to talk to HR, how to do all that stuff that goes behind the scenes of a workplace, I guess you could call. And honestly, it's a really good schedule. Like everything that I have there, the employers give you that the freedom to choose what schedule and how many days. Just kind of communicate with them. That's pretty much it for that little segment. Anyway, so where am I in terms of like reality? I guess you could call it. So some goals I do have for 2023 is at the end of the year. I, okay, so you guys do recall me talking about a car I had. Well, back in October, I did get a car for my dad. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I posted the video. It's right here. I didn't really go into depth with the car and stuff, like a car tour or anything like that. I was holding off for a car, like car challenges and stuff. But my dad took my car away in February, I want to say, just because some stuff happened behind the scenes. And yeah. So right now I'm just, I use a spare car my mom has, but I'm trying to work towards getting a car of my own under my name and stuff. And just right now the my deadline, well, not deadline, but I want to say like my personal deadline for the goal is in November, which is my birthday. And so that's kind of interesting. What else can I give? Oh, and in terms of like, honestly, my idea at first when it comes to work, it was to get experience and get into corporate, but it's been slightly changing. There's a lot of new opportunities that I've been getting, like emails and people reaching out and contacts, and I think that's just interesting, something that I could look into. For example, real estate. I have a contact that recently reached out saying that I could. She told me I could follow up again in November once I turn 18, so I can work on getting that training, getting that qualifications met, and getting all that criteria kind of situated, I guess you could call it. So that's something interesting that I could look into. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna be working because their office is in. I'm not sure where it is located. I forgot. I remember reading about it, but I didn't look too far into it. But I'll look more into it once that, once it gets closer to that date. Anyway, so that's something I'm looking into. Another thing that I'm looking into is something in finance. I do have some experience just because I took a class for finance and like business and finance. So it's kind of like interesting using like what I learned there to kind of open a door in that pathway or whatever. Anyway, that aside, these are all things that I'm looking into kind of a little more ahead. Aside from obviously college, like right after high school. But at the end of the day, you're trying to look at being able to have incomes a little higher than minimum wage while still attending college, if that makes sense. Just because honestly, let's be honest, the economy here is it's like bad, like anywhere, like it's all wow, it's crazy. Yeah, the economy really had a recessive response or whatever, like it, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna go into depth, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure some of you probably clicked off already just because I know I'm not really giving you guys that energy. I'm trying, you guys, but I haven't been in cameras for a long time, and it's just I'm trying to give you guys the real me instead of the really positive, super over, like hyper, I guess, person that I usually am behind the camera, which is what I usually try to do, just to kind of uplift that video. But I just haven't been into it like that anymore. It's just wow, there's a lot that happened, and I don't want to talk about it. Just because I've kind of moved on from the situations, and there's really no point to bring anything up, to be honest. And when it comes to personal stuff, like relationships wise, I kind of want to hold off. I don't know how long, but I just kind of learned to feel comfortable in my own skin, I guess. And I did cut off a lot of people. I don't know if they're watching, but I did. And the reason for that and the reason I didn't mediate with them was because honestly I've gotten to a point where I kind of just wanted to be alone, and I just made some random excuse to kind of cut them off. It seems kind of, and I'm pretty sure it is on their perspective, that I kind of, like, what the heck was that? You know, I'm not gonna say I'm in the wrong, but honestly, I could have said, oh, I don't want to be friends anymore, or something else, but I just kind of made an excuse to kind of cut them off. And honestly, there's nothing I can do about it, and honestly, it's whatever, I guess. Like, the whatever was there ended. So that's that. Anyway, aside from all of this, let's get into the work tips. Alrighty, you guys. So you guys do know that I did make a video about WorkNet. Yes, obviously. Definitely, there's some things that they could have done better, but I'm not gonna go into like detail. For the most part, they did teach me a lot of stuff. So that's that. So if you're 15 through 17, like I'm 17, and you want to apply for something in fast food, try getting some experience. I know there's not really much, but there is a website I can give you guys that'll be linked down below. That resource really helped me to kind of find, okay, so you know how you don't have experience, try using stuff like soft skills that can be implemented into a resume. Now if you want to make a resumes can be found templates online. You can make them on Canva, Google Docs. You can make them, there's a lot of resume builders out there, I'm sure. Just look into a tutorial, or even I could make a tutorial if you guys are interested. So yeah, that website should help you guys find those soft skills in things that you already do. For example, if that's classes, sports, let's say you're in culinary, that's a good class because you could get certified, the food handlers. There's so many things that classes have that you can implement. For example, for me, let's say I'm trying to get something in business. Now that business, I want to say management, but it's not. It's a business finance class, and I'm pretty sure it's like for my like district, it's a capstone. Yeah, and that class offers there's a lot of testing involved, but for the most part, there's a lot of like information that can be used, like material. For example, learning about personal finance and like other stuff like credit. There's you learn about a lot about capital, all of this other stuff that some people your age probably wouldn't know, that could be implemented and make you more appealing towards that position. There's always the highest thing I always say to keep in regard is that whenever you're looking at jobs, I know it's not, trust me, it's a pain, but try to kind of make resumes appealing for each position that you're looking for. I know, trust me, it's a hassle, but at the end of the day, most employers will look at that, or most hiring managers will look at that and see it as you actually putting in the effort. I know it's a lot, trust me, especially if you're a person who applies for thousands and thousands of jobs, or like 300s más bien. I know, trust me, it's a hassle, but if you put in the work, it'll definitely get you a higher chance at getting past that, robot and into an actual interview. Oh, definitely try to, once you get that resume done, try to get copies. You can go to Staples, you can go, I'm pretty sure your school has a place where you can get those copies done, but Staples just has them more professionally made. So that's why I think it's a good option. So definitely try to go to workplaces. Definitely have a day where you're dedicated to it could be after school, on the weekends, any day, where you're just gonna go in person and give it a shot. Actually go in your area and look around. Go into small clinics if you wanna do something in like office. Like for example, if you're looking for reception, that's the way to go. That's one way to get you into corporate. Once you make that 2-year mark, let's say you turn 18 and you have 2 years in reception, definitely a good way to get into more, behind the desk type of stuff. Something else, if you're into tech, there's so much things that you could look into. Definitely a huge plus. I actually had IT Essentials, not for a long while. I didn't take the class. I should have taken it. Honestly, it would have been a good way for me to have built some sort of buffer, I guess, in a resume. that would have helped me a ton. But I didn't know anything, and that was a capstone, and I didn't take any of the introductory classes, so I wasn't confident whether I could have passed if I would have taken that class. And honestly, it's a huge negative if you don't pass it. Besides, yeah. Anyway, anything else that I can give you guys? Well, we already went through the resumes, going in person, turning in those resumes. Definitely get contact information if you can. Make a LinkedIn. That's one way to find the contact info without actually, feeling like you're bothering someone or inconveniencing them because they're helping out another customer, whatever the case may be. And in case the hiring manager isn't there, I'm pretty sure in LinkedIn, if you make your profile, add your resume on there, and you find I'm pretty sure that if they have a LinkedIn for those locations, they should have some sort of contact info. I haven't really played around with the website because I don't know, I'm already employed, so I didn't find a reason for me to make a LinkedIn. But a lot of people have been giving good reviews on that app, and it's just something you could look into. Something else that I can give you, I mean, what else is there? Just wait until after the interview that you get. Definitely do follow-ups, like a lot. Like I had to do like hella follow-ups for the job I wanted to get, just because it shows that you want to get it. And because as someone who applied, I know that a lot of these managers are super busy, and you need to be on them. Like you need to make sure that they do their part and you do your part. Like for example, if you're still in school and they're doing this, make sure you have your food handlers. Make sure you have your work permit. I think, oh no, you should, yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they can give you a paper. Yeah, they do. Do they? No, I don't remember too well how I did mine, but try going to your, either your district office if it's during the summer, or going to your school office, like the SBO or anything like that. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the counselor's office. Anyway, that's besides the point. Just make sure you're on that. Get all those documents done and copied, so it makes their life easier and it makes your transition into the job easier. I definitely should make another video on this, like a part 2, because I do want to try to get another job. But both, if that makes sense, because there's another position that someone reached out to me recently that I want to look into, and it's more, I'm not sure if it's remote, but it's more, I'm not sure. I will let you guys know if anything happens there. I'm trying to follow up with them next week, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for the tips though. The websites and all, I'll try, just remind me, but I'll try to link them all down below. And I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. I know I haven't been on YouTube for a long time. Definitely, trust me, those 3 months, like from my other video, I feel like it's like I've been off for so long, and my subscriber count has went down, like it plummeted like by 200 followers, subscribers, and there's nothing I can do about that. Like I don't have enough motivation to continue this journey. I'm gonna try to here and there just upload, but I don't have the passion anymore. Like I don't know, we'll see. Nothing's ever final, but yeah, I'm just trying to work on more of my personal life and getting myself into a spot where I'm happy, I guess you could call it. There's just a lot of stuff that I need to get on track, and not like educationally, like I have my high school stuff all like good to go, but it's more like personal stuff, like I need to have just on the dot. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned a lot. Definitely, if you guys want a part 2, let me know. I'm gonna try to make another senior video, like another video when it comes to giving you guys tips on how high school works, just like I did last year with my junior tips. There's so much more that I could add that definitely should help you guys out. Anyways, I love you guys, when I'm back, and we'll see what's up in the next, if you guys see me next, or if we're gonna call it a day. Anyway, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I'm out.